José Siri, ¿qué significa para ti jugar en tu primera serie mundial y aportar una carrera en este triunfo de los Astros?
What does it mean to play in his first World Series and to score a run in the World Series game for the Astros?
Significa mucho para mí estar aquí, que tú sabes que, como dijo el Kid, uno ha batallado mucho y uno se ha esforzado mucho, luchado mucho por estar aquí y disfrutar, tú sabes, cada momento. Tú sabes que uno viene de un barrio allá, que tú sabes, y un pueblo que está esperando como siempre que haya alguien que lo represente. Y gracias a Dios estoy representando a mi pueblo y me siento orgulloso de estar aquí en una serie mundial.
Yeah, I feel really proud of being here in the World Series. It means a lot, just like Urquidy said, just to have worked so hard to get here, to have battled so much to get to where we are. And I come from a place where a lot of people back in my hometown are waiting on somebody who can represent the hometown. So it really makes me feel proud, and it means a lot to me to be able to be on this stage and representing my town.
First row on your right here.
José, buenas noches. Obviamente no hay nada que se compare a una serie mundial, pero has tenido experiencia en juegos de alta intensidad en el Caribe, en Lidom. ¿Hay algo de esos juegos con esos niveles que te hayan ayudado a prepararte en una noche como la de hoy?
Obviously, nothing can compare with the World Series, but he's played in big games before in the Caribbean Series. If there's anything that he can take from those experiences that would have helped him in a game like tonight.
Yo soy de los que digo que los juegos en República Dominicana son los mejores. Yo no he visto un juego, yo no he visto los juegos más emocionantes que los de República Dominicana. Siempre, gracias a Dios, yo estuve de refuerzo con las estrellas y también pasé a la final el año pasado con mi equipo original, que son los Gigantes del Cibao, y siempre he visto mucha gente. Siempre, tú sabes, estoy rodeado de mucha gente y gracias a Dios nunca he tenido esa presión así de que multitud.
Yeah, I don't know what else I could tell you except for that the games in the Dominican Republic are some of the most exciting that I've ever been a part of. Being able to play for the Las Estrellas and also for the Gigantes. I don't think I get nervous at all. Thanks a lot in part to that because I was able to play in those kind of atmospheres in the Dominican Republic.
We'll go to Mark here in the first row.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask, Jose, what are you doing right there? Jose Siri.
Oh.
Siri, yeah. What were you doing just there with his ring?
And he just gave me his ring so I can flash, a little flash. Blim.
Okay. Jose Siri, Dusty said a while ago that speed kills and that you have to be daring out there and can't be afraid to make mistakes. What do you think about that?
Dijo hace un ratito Dusty que mata la velocidad y que tú no puedes tener miedo a nada ahí en el campo. ¿Qué piensas de eso?
Yo nunca he tenido miedo. Yo solamente he tenido miedo a una sola cosa, y a Dios. Y gracias a Dios el miedo nunca estaba en mí.
Yeah, I've never been scared, to be honest. I just have to give thanks to God that I've never had fear. I'm not scared.
Jose, one other thing, you've been in the minor leagues for so long, and everything that you went through. Have you had a chance to think about all your struggles and where you've been, and here you are now, playing a key role in the World Series?
Pasaste bastante tiempo ahí en las ligas menores y has pensado en todo lo que tenía que luchar para llegar a este punto y lo que significa estar ahorita en una serie mundial.
Significa mucho. Yo me siento muy bien de estar aquí en una serie mundial. He trabajado mucho para estar aquí. Tú sabes, mi familia también junto conmigo, mi mamá, mi papá, mis hermanos, siempre apoyándome.
Yeah, it means a lot. I've worked a whole lot to get here to the point that I am, and it means a lot for me, and to have my family with me as well. It just means a lot to have my parents, my brothers, and my siblings with me. It just means everything.
Brian, on your right, guys.
Altuve, the rally in the second inning, what did you think as you were watching that unfold, just putting the ball in play, a lot of singles? I mean, we're used to seeing this team hit a lot of home runs and balls in the gap, but you guys did things a little unconventional. What did you think of that?
Obviously every hit matters, but I think I told Siri that his broken bat single, the way he ran to first and then the first to third and scoring was probably what it gave us the win tonight. He just, like I said, plays hard every day. He brings energy to our team. And, I'm just happy he had a good game and helped us to win.
Now we'll go to your left with Chandler or Brian. Brian first.
Jose, you guys have had huge games in this ballpark and in the playoffs before, but was there a special energy in this stadium tonight, just with the fans, the not having the roof on, kind of almost playing at night, which you never really get to see this environment in October?
Yeah, it was a little different because the roof was open, but I will say it was a must win today. We didn't want to go to Atlanta down by 2, so we let everything we had in there tonight, and obviously very important win to tie the series and to keep going from there.
Yeah, we'll stay there with Chandler.
Jose, you've talked a lot about how when you're in the playoffs, you don't really care what your stats are and you don't care about the results you're getting just as long as the team's winning. But for you individually, like how difficult can that be to compartmentalize sometimes, and how are you able to kind of put that behind you and come out and have a good game today?
The only answer I have is just, for me, the stats in playoff don't matter as long as you're winning, because you can be 0 for 20, but what about if you get the big hit? So that's what playoff is about. I don't care. I went 0 for 5 last night, but I didn't care. I showed up today, try to get good pitches to hit, and I'm glad that I helped my team to win tonight.
On the right, Ken.
Jose, you tied Bernie Williams tonight, career postseason home runs. Did you get to see him play much when you were a kid?
Actually, I did, yeah. Great hitter, obviously. And to hit 22 homers in playoff, it was in tie him. Always, every time that my name is mentioned next to, before was Derek Jeter, now it's Bernie Williams. It means a lot to me. It makes me keep going out there, keep hitting homers to help my team, to keep accomplishing things like this. And as long as we win, everything's good.
I'll go to Tyler in the 4th row, Armando.
Jose Altuve, in this run of yours, in the last 5 years, you've won huge postseason games everywhere, basically. L.A., Boston, Washington, 3 in a row, New York. What is this team's mentality when you take it on the road in the postseason, and has that changed, this year at all?
Nothing is easy in baseball, especially in playoff. But when you've been in situations before, you know how to handle it. So. I know what my team is capable to do, to win 3 in a row, to come back from things that we don't want, like situations we don't want to be, but we overcome those situations. We keep playing. I think the key is nobody in the room is thinking about being the hero or thinking about hitting 300 or whatever in playoff. We just want to win. We're rooting for each other, and I think that's the way we played tonight, and you saw the result. It was a good one for us.
Far back on the left, Jesse.
Jose Altuve, 2 questions. When do you remember starting to swing at the first pitch as much as you do? And when you are slumping, are you likely to swing more at the first pitch or less, or no difference at all?
I don't think that swinging at the first pitch depends on if I'm doing good or not. Because if I'm doing good, I want to swing. If I'm doing bad, I want to swing because that might be the only pitch I get. So. It's not a secret I like swinging. I think I've been like that all my career, sometimes more than others, but just going to keep swinging to make something happen.
Is there anything else for Jose Siri? We'll take one last one for Jose Siri on the right here.
Era un comentario, Siri, precisamente esa jugada que hiciste, que por tu corrido, obviamente te pudiste envasar. Un comentario, obviamente, de eso, que prácticamente, como se dice en el Caribe, diste de la propia medicina, porque a la misma vez se pudo controlar el juego rápido de Alvis esta noche, a diferencia de ayer.
¿Qué te digo a base de eso? Tú sabes que la pelota da mucha vuelta, tú sabes que uno nunca puede confiar, tú sabes que siempre hay que estar pendiente. Y gracias a Dios, a mí se me dio hoy esa jugada y quizás se me puede dar pasado mañana, se me puede dar en el tercer juego, en el cuarto, pero siempre va a estar pendiente.
Yeah, I'm always going to be ready for the opportunity. I never lost confidence in myself, and always am ready for the opportunity to make an impact. So whether that be a couple days from now, game 3, game 4, I'm always going to be ready to make an impact.